Ladies and gentlemen, in a world filled with noise, distractions, and countless people vying for attention, there's one thing that stands out above it all: being good at what you do. It's not about trying to fit in or chasing after the next trend. It's about committing to your craft and relentlessly improving so that your work speaks louder than any marketing gimmick or quick fix. Think about the people who have made an impact, those whose legacies have endured. They didn't get there by following the crowd or doing what was easy. They excelled in their field and became undeniable. And here's the truth: when you're really good, people can't ignore you. Talent, skill, and dedication are magnetic. They draw people in, build trust, and create opportunities. But excellence isn't an accident. It takes discipline, focus, and a willingness to sacrifice in the short term for long-term results. You have to invest in yourself, in your development, and in your pursuit of greatness. The world may be filled with noise, but if you keep getting better, if you keep honing your craft, there will come a time when they have no choice but to notice you. So stop worrying about whether you'll get noticed. Focus on being good. The rest will follow. Success is a result of skill. The better you are at what you do, the more people will take notice. Focus on continual improvement, even if it means working when others aren't. Greatness doesn't happen overnight. You must commit to daily discipline. It's about showing up, doing the work, and getting better every day, even if no one is watching. Don't try to blend in. Aim for excellence in everything you do. When you become exceptional at your craft, your work will naturally attract attention. Excellence doesn't come to those who quit easily. Be relentless in your pursuit of mastery. Overcome obstacles, learn from setbacks, and keep pushing forward. The best way to build a name for yourself is to be good at what you do. People will talk, and your reputation will carry you further than any promotional campaign. Provide value in everything you do. The more value you bring, the more irreplaceable you become. Be the person who delivers beyond expectations. Invest in your personal growth. The more you learn and the more you grow, the more valuable you become. Knowledge and skill compound over time. The process of becoming great is not easy, but embrace it. It's during the tough times that you learn, grow, and prepare for the opportunities ahead. Don't wait for opportunities to come to you. Become so good at what you do that opportunities find you. The best way to be noticed is by making a meaningful contribution. Focus on being the person who leaves a lasting impact, and success will follow. To truly master your craft, you must first recognize that it is a journey, not a destination. Excellence is not achieved by accident. It's the result of continuous, deliberate effort. It requires an unwavering commitment to improving no matter where you start or where you think you should be. The road to mastery is filled with obstacles, distractions, and temptations to take shortcuts. But those who succeed understand that the only way to truly stand out is through constant refinement. You see, the world doesn't owe you success. It doesn't owe you recognition. The only thing that can guarantee your success is the work you put into becoming great at what you do. People often wonder why others seem to rise effortlessly to the top. But the secret is simple: they've spent years honing their skills, learning and perfecting their craft. The more you immerse yourself in your work, the more you separate yourself from the pack. Mastering your craft isn't about getting lucky or hoping for the best. It's about discipline. It's about showing up, even when the results aren't immediate or when the process feels tedious. It's about pushing through the tough times, recognizing that every challenge is an opportunity to grow. You don't wait for the perfect moment to start. You start now with whatever you have and work diligently to improve every day. The most successful people in any field have a deep understanding that mastery takes time. You don't become exceptional by doing just enough. You become exceptional by doing everything to the best of your ability, by giving every task, every project, and every day your full attention and effort. It's easy to get distracted by the latest trends or quick fixes, but true mastery requires you to focus on the fundamentals, to keep building your knowledge, and to stay humble in your pursuit. As you work toward mastery, don't be afraid to make mistakes. They're not failures, they're part of the process. With every mistake, you learn, adjust, and improve. This is how you build confidence in your abilities. The more you perfect your skills, the more you'll realize that there are no shortcuts, no magic formulas, just a steady, relentless commitment to getting better. And here's the beauty of it: as you master your craft, the recognition will come. The world has a way of noticing those who consistently deliver exceptional work. You won't need to chase after attention or approval because your work will speak for itself. But it all starts with mastering your craft. You have to be willing to put in the time, the effort, and the sacrifice to become truly great at what you do. That's how you earn success. That's how you make your mark. Consistency is the key to success, and it's a principle that's often overlooked in today's world of instant gratification. People want results quickly, but they forget that the most lasting achievements come from steady, relentless effort over time. Think about it, success is not about doing extraordinary things every now and then, but about doing the ordinary things consistently well, day after day. You have to realize that small actions repeated over time compound into big results. It's easy to start something with enthusiasm, but real success comes from sticking with it, even when the initial excitement fades and the results don't immediately appear. The difference between those who make it and those who don't isn't talent, it's the willingness to stay the course, to keep going when it's tough, and to stay focused on the long-term vision. The path to success is built on the foundation of consistent effort. It's about showing up when you don't feel like it, doing the work when others are taking shortcuts, and pushing forward when you face obstacles. Everyone faces challenges. It's how you respond that separates the winners from the rest. It's easy to get discouraged when results don't come quickly, but remember this, the most successful people didn't get there by making big leaps. They got there by taking consistent steps, even when no one was watching. When you consistently put in the effort, even in small increments, those actions begin to stack up. One small habit leads to another, and before you know it, you've developed a momentum that is unstoppable. But you can't take breaks. You can't afford to be inconsistent. One missed day here and one skipped step there add up over time, and before long, the results won't be what you expected. Understand that there will be days when you feel like you're not making progress, when the work feels endless and the rewards seem distant. But this is where the magic happens. The consistent effort you put in today is what will set you up for success tomorrow. It's the little things you do day in and day out that will build your character, your skills, and your reputation. Those small, seemingly insignificant actions, repeated consistently, are the ones that will lead to extraordinary results. You have to develop a mindset that sees every day as an opportunity to move closer to your goals. Each effort, no matter how small, is an investment in your future success. Success doesn't come from bursts of intense activity, but from the quiet persistence that keeps you moving forward. So be patient with yourself. Trust in the process and know that, as long as you continue to show up and do the work, the results will eventually follow. When you make consistent effort a habit, it pays off in ways you could never predict. In the end, consistent effort is what will get you ahead of the pack. It's the difference between those who dream and those who achieve. And it's not just about working hard, it's about working smart, working with purpose, and working without quitting. When you make consistent effort your standard, the results are inevitable. If you want to stand out in this crowded world, you must commit to excellence in everything you do. Excellence isn't a one-time effort, it's a habit. It's the daily choice to do your best, to go above and beyond the average, to give more than what's expected. It's easy to get caught up in mediocrity, to do just enough to get by. But that's not the path to distinction. If you want to be noticed, you have to consistently exceed expectations. Excellence is about showing up and doing the hard work, even when no one is looking. It's about caring deeply about your craft and constantly refining it. Most people do just enough to get through the day, but the ones who truly stand out are the ones who take their work seriously, who give every task their full attention, and who never settle for good enough. When you commit to excellence, you develop a reputation for delivering quality, and that reputation becomes your most valuable asset. To be excellent, you must first hold yourself to the highest standards. Don't compare yourself to the average person. Compare yourself to the best. Strive to be better than you were yesterday, and let that drive push you toward continuous improvement. Excellence is the result of making small, consistent improvements every single day. It's about paying attention to the details, going the extra mile, and giving everything you've got, even when you don't feel like it. When you put in the extra effort, when you do more than what's required, you create something that's hard to ignore. The world rewards those who are exceptional. Excellence doesn't go unnoticed for long. While others are complaining or looking for shortcuts, those who are dedicated to their craft are quietly building something great. It's not about seeking attention, it's about becoming so good at what you do that attention naturally finds you. People are drawn to excellence because it stands out, it's undeniable. When you consistently produce high-quality work, you create a reputation that others can't ignore. Excellence also requires resilience. There will be setbacks, challenges, and moments when it feels like your efforts aren't paying off. But you must push through. Every time you get back up, every time you commit to being better, you're building your capacity for greatness. Don't let difficulties derail you. Let them teach you and strengthen you. Every obstacle is an opportunity to become better, to show that you're not just good when things are easy, but excellent even when things are tough. When you stand out by excellence, you become a leader. People will look to you for inspiration, not because you asked for attention, but because your work speaks for itself. Excellence attracts opportunities. It opens doors that were previously closed. It builds trust and respect. And more than anything, it provides the satisfaction of knowing that you gave your very best. So remember, this mediocrity is easy, but it won't get you far. Excellence takes work, it takes time, and it takes persistence. But when you commit to it, when you make excellence your standard, you will rise above the noise and success will follow. If you want to achieve something truly meaningful in life, you must be relentless. It's not enough to try or to give it your best shot. You must be unwavering, unyielding, and persistent in your pursuit of greatness. The road to success is not smooth. It's full of obstacles, setbacks, and challenges, and it's the relentless ones who push through those difficulties who eventually come out on top. Relentlessness is the key to getting through tough times and pushing beyond what most people are willing to endure. Relentlessness means that no matter how many times you fail, you get back up and keep going. It's easy to stop when things aren't going your way or when you feel discouraged. Most people do. They face their first sign of failure and quit. But those who are relentless don't let failure define them, they let it fuel them. Every failure is a lesson, every setback is a chance to learn, and every difficulty is just another step toward success. You must understand that the only way to reach your goals is to keep moving forward. It doesn't matter how many times you get knocked down, what matters is how many times you get back up. There will be days when you feel like quitting, when you question if it's worth it, but those are the moments that test your resolve. It's easy to be motivated when things are going well, but true strength is shown in how you handle the tough times. If you remain relentless, you will find a way to overcome every challenge that comes your way. Being relentless also means maintaining focus. There will always be distractions, always be temptations to take the easy path or to quit and try something else. But relentless people understand that the road to success is a straight line. If you veer off course, it's harder to get back on. Stay focused on your goal no matter what. Don't let minor setbacks or fleeting failures pull you off track. The only way to reach your potential is to keep moving toward it, no matter how long it takes or how difficult it gets. Relentlessness is a mindset, and once you adopt it, it becomes a part of who you are. You don't think about quitting because quitting isn't an option. Every obstacle is just another challenge to conquer, every failure just another step toward mastery. When you are relentless, nothing can stop you. You develop a certain kind of confidence, not because you know everything will go your way, but because you know that no matter what happens, you'll find a way to keep going. People often think that success comes easily to those who are talented or lucky. What they fail to realize is that the most successful people are often the ones who simply refuse to quit. They kept going when others gave up. They stayed committed when it wasn't easy, and they maintained their focus even when it seemed like success was far off. Being relentless is about refusing to be deterred by the setbacks, the difficulties, or the doubts that will inevitably come. It's about keeping your eyes on the prize and understanding that there is no alternative but to succeed. So be relentless in everything you do. Keep pushing forward. Stay committed, stay focused, and most importantly, never stop. The world may try to break you down, but if you remain relentless, you'll break through. And when you do, you'll realize that there is no limit to what you can achieve. Your reputation is one of the most valuable assets you can build, and it's something that is always working for or against you, even when you're not around. It's not just what people say about you when you're present, but more importantly, it's what they say about you when you're not in the room. Your reputation is a reflection of your character, your work ethic, and your ability to consistently deliver on your promises. It is built over time and is earned through every action you take, every decision you make, and every opportunity you embrace or let slip by. The truth is, your reputation starts before you ever speak a word. It's the impression you leave before you even enter the room. People are watching, people are listening, and what they see and hear about you, whether positive or negative, will precede you. When you build a reputation of trust, integrity, and excellence, doors open for you. Opportunities come your way, not because you asked for them, but because your reputation has already created a path. Every time you make a promise and follow through, you strengthen your reputation. Every time you deliver quality work, no matter how small or big the task is, your reputation grows. People notice consistency. They notice those who always show up, who always give their best, who always keep their word. And as your reputation grows, so does your influence. You won't have to chase opportunities. They will come to you because others will trust you to deliver, to lead, and to be dependable. On the other hand, a tarnished reputation can take years to repair. You see, it's easy to lose trust, but it's hard to earn it back. One careless mistake, one unkept promise, or one dishonest action can undo the trust you've spent years building. That's why it's so important to understand that every action counts. Every interaction with others contributes to the story they will tell about you. It's not just about what you do, but how you do it, how you treat others, and how you show up when no one is watching. Your reputation precedes you in every deal you make, in every relationship you build, and in every business you create. It's the foundation on which you can stand tall or falter. If you want people to respect you, to trust you, and to want to work with you, you have to be someone who consistently delivers, who is known for doing what they say they will do, and who conducts themselves with integrity. Remember that a strong reputation doesn't come by accident. It's built on a foundation of hard work, discipline, and consistency. It requires you to put in the effort when no one is looking, to always do your best, and to treat others with respect and kindness. When you do this, your reputation will grow, and when the time comes, people will already know who you are and what you stand for. Your reputation will speak for you long before you have to say a word. And that's how success is earned, through the reputation you build with every action, every decision, and every commitment you make. If you want to create lasting success, you must shift your focus to providing value. Too often, people are fixated on what they can get out of a situation, whether it's money, recognition, or rewards. But the real secret to success lies in focusing on what you can give, how you can contribute, and what value you can bring to the table. When you focus on value, you build something that lasts far longer than any short-term gain. People are drawn to value because it solves problems, it makes lives easier, and it makes a difference. The world rewards those who can provide something of worth. Whether it's through your work, your expertise, or your services, you must constantly ask yourself, how can I offer more? How can I improve what I'm doing today? When you focus on adding value in everything you do, whether big or small, you separate yourself from those who are merely looking to get by. It's the difference between doing a job and doing it with excellence, between selling a product and offering a solution. Value is the foundation of trust. When you bring value to others, they start to trust you. They begin to see you as someone who is dependable, reliable, and capable of delivering what they need. Trust is what opens doors. It's what creates long-term relationships and keeps people coming back. The more value you provide, the more people will want to work with you, partner with you, and invest in you. And the beauty of it is that as you provide more value, you create an ever-expanding circle of opportunities. The more you give, the more you get, but not in the way most people think. It's not about immediate returns, it's about compounding over time. Now, value isn't just about giving what people want. It's about understanding their needs and delivering something that truly helps them, something that improves their situation, whether it's a product, a service, or your expertise. If you want to be valuable, you need to understand where the gaps are, where people are struggling, and how you can fill those gaps. You can't add value by simply doing what everyone else is doing. You need to find ways to do things better, smarter, or in a more innovative way. Value is also about commitment. It's easy to be inconsistent, to give a little effort here and there, and to take shortcuts when it's convenient. But if you want to make a lasting impact, you have to commit to excellence and consistency. You need to show up, give your best every single time, and make sure that everything you do has value at its core. When you give your best and put real effort into what you do, people will notice. They'll appreciate the care you put into your work, and that appreciation will translate into respect and loyalty. As you continue to focus on value, remember that it's not about being perfect. No one can deliver value every single time without fail. But it's about the intention, the effort, and the mindset. If your mindset is centered on providing value, it will guide your actions and decisions. You'll make choices that benefit others, and in turn, those choices will benefit you. When you consistently focus on giving more than you take, you'll find that success follows naturally. In the end, value is what sustains you in the long run. It's what builds relationships, drives opportunities, and creates success. So make it your mission to focus on value in everything you do and watch as it transforms your life, your business, and your future. When you make value your priority, everything else will fall into place. The most important investment you can make is in yourself. Too many people spend their lives focused on external factors, waiting for the right opportunities, the right circumstances, or the right time. But the truth is, the best way to create the future you want is by investing in your own growth, your own knowledge, and your own abilities. When you invest in yourself, You're ensuring that you have the tools, the skills, and the mindset to navigate whatever comes your way. Self-investment starts with recognizing that you are your greatest asset. No one else is going to give you the life you want. No one else is going to hand you success. It's your responsibility to take ownership of your development and to continually improve yourself. Whether it's through reading, learning new skills, or seeking mentorship, every ounce of effort you put into improving yourself compounds over time. Every book you read, every skill you learn, and every lesson you absorb builds the foundation for your future. People often look outside themselves for the answer, thinking that external circumstances or other people hold the key to their success. But the reality is, success comes from within. It comes from the decisions you make, the mindset you adopt, and the actions you take every single day. When you make self-investment a priority, you're equipping yourself with the tools to create your own opportunities. You stop waiting for things to happen and start making things happen. This isn't just about formal education or acquiring certifications. It's about personal development. It's about taking the time to understand who you are, what your strengths and weaknesses are, and how you can develop yourself to become the best version of you. The more you invest in your mindset, your character, and your resilience, the better prepared you are for the challenges and opportunities that come your way. One of the greatest investments you can make is in your health. You need to invest in your physical, mental, and emotional well-being because without good health, nothing else matters. You can't perform at your best if you're tired, stressed, or unhealthy. So take care of yourself. Prioritize fitness, nutrition, and mental clarity because they are the foundations that allow you to show up and do your best work every day. Self-investment is also about setting goals and taking consistent action toward them. It's not enough to just have a vision, you have to act on it. Every step you take toward your goals is an investment that pays dividends. Even the smallest progress adds up over time. People often get discouraged because they don't see results immediately, but remember, every day you invest in yourself, you're building a stronger, more capable version of yourself. And that's what will bring success over the long term. Don't be afraid to take risks when it comes to investing in yourself. Whether it's investing in a course, hiring a coach, or taking time to learn something new, these are investments that pay off. There's no greater return than the one you get from improving your skills and broadening your knowledge. People who invest in themselves are the ones who adapt, grow, and thrive, while those who don't fall behind. The beauty of self-investment is that it's never a wasted effort. Every step you take to improve yourself brings value to your life, your career, and your relationships. When you become the best version of yourself, you naturally attract better opportunities and better people. Your self-confidence increases, your ability to solve problems improves, and your resilience strengthens. And the best part is that this investment pays dividends for the rest of your life. So stop waiting for the world to hand you what you want. The most important step you can take is to invest in yourself because that's the key to unlocking your future. When you commit to your own growth, you create a foundation of strength, knowledge, and wisdom that will serve you for years to come. The journey to success is never a straight line, and it's never as easy as we'd like it to be. Life has a way of throwing challenges, detours, and obstacles in your path. But if you're smart, you'll learn to embrace that journey, not resist it. The bumps along the way, the setbacks, and the hard lessons are all part of the process. In fact, they're often the most valuable part of the entire experience. You see, success is not just about the destination, it's about who you become along the way. Every challenge, every failure, every mistake teaches you something important. It's easy to get discouraged when things aren't going your way, but those moments are the ones that shape your character. When you embrace the journey, you understand that the difficulties are not setbacks, they're opportunities for growth. The person who can persevere through the tough times and continue to move forward is the person who will eventually succeed. The journey also requires patience. You cannot rush success. Too many people want immediate results, and when they don't get them, they give up. But the most successful people know that good things take time. They understand that real success is the result of consistent, deliberate effort over the long haul. It's about making small progress every day, even when it doesn't feel like you're moving fast enough. The key is to keep going, even when the results aren't immediately visible. Patience is a form of faith. It's trusting the process and knowing that your efforts will pay off in due time. The journey is also about learning to enjoy the process. Most people are so focused on the end goal that they forget to appreciate the steps along the way. Every experience, every lesson, and every day of hard work is part of the masterpiece you're creating. If you don't enjoy the journey, you'll burn out before you ever reach your destination. So learn to find joy in the daily grind, in the small victories, and in the moments of growth. When you enjoy the process, the hard work becomes easier and the setbacks become less discouraging. Another key to embracing the journey is being adaptable. Life rarely goes according to plan, and if you're rigid, you'll get frustrated and overwhelmed. But if you can remain flexible, willing to adjust your approach as circumstances change, you'll find that the journey becomes less of a struggle. You'll learn how to pivot when necessary and keep your eyes on the bigger picture. Flexibility allows you to embrace new opportunities and see challenges from a different perspective. The ability to adapt is what separates those who succeed from those who quit when things get tough. You'll also encounter moments of doubt. There will be days when you question whether it's worth it, whether you're on the right path, or whether you'll ever see the fruits of your labor. That's natural. Everyone experiences doubt. But the difference between those who make it and those who don't is that the successful ones keep moving forward, even with doubt in their hearts. They understand that doubt is part of the journey, but it doesn't have to define it. Keep taking action, keep putting in the work, and trust that the results will come when the time is right. In embracing the journey, you must also realize that you don't have to go it alone. The most successful people surround themselves with others who are on the same path. They learn from mentors, seek advice, and collaborate with like-minded individuals. So the journey is easier and more rewarding when you have people who support and challenge you along the way. Build a network of people who inspire you, push you, and help you grow. The journey may be yours, but it doesn't have to be a solitary one. Success is a long road, and there will be moments where it seems like you're not making progress. But that's when you have to trust that every step, no matter how small, is bringing you closer to where you want to be. When you embrace the journey, you take ownership of your path. You stop focusing solely on the destination and start appreciating the lessons, the growth, and the transformation that's taking place along the way. So take your time. Stay focused. Learn, grow, and enjoy the process. The journey is where the magic happens, and when you embrace it fully, you'll find that the destination is simply the icing on the cake. Success is built on the journey, not the outcome. So trust it, enjoy it, and never give up.